Hello everyone, my name is Oka for Chinyere, but people call me Chichi. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about something very important to me. It's like a project that I'm working on. So basically, I'm challenging myself to post consistently every day on this channel from, I believe today's October 30th. I'm not sure, but I think so. So I'm going to try to post consistently on this channel from today to December 31st. So let's see how consistent I can be in posting on the channel. Okay, so the title of this video is this video is supposed to serve as an introduction to what exactly it is I'm going to be doing from now to December 31st. Like, you know, the things you expect to see on the channel from now to December 31st. So the title is called The Quest to Find God. So I'm going to give you a little story behind the idea, or behind the title that I just said now. The idea actually, or the title rather, came to me earlier this year. I think like maybe March, I believe. So around this time, I had just dropped out of school. And the reason why I had dropped out was because I felt like I was stuck, and I felt like I was doing something I didn't want to do to please, you know, the people around me, like my parents, of course. And I was just like, I was stuck, and it made me resentful because I was stuck. I didn't want to do this, but it felt like I had no choice but to do this. And I'm telling you guys the story now, the story behind, you know, the journey I'm embarking on. So I felt like I was stuck, right? And it felt like I had no choice than to do this. This is the only way I know I had to do this. And then I was speaking to a friend of mine. I believe he is somewhere on this channel. His name is Steven. If you go through my previous videos, he's in one of them. And his name is Steven, and I was having a conversation with him. And during our conversation, like obviously not just one conversation, it was like a series of conversation that led to me just deciding that, you know what, I'm just going to drop out and just go back home because I don't want to be here anymore. That was like, you know, my mind frame at the time. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my parents, and yada 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 yada. Yes. So during that time, I had my first shroom experience with Steven actually. And the video I had recorded that day on my channel, I don't know the name of the video. I think the name of the video is My Chaotic Yap Session. That is what the name of the title of the video is on my channel. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking like that's what it is. So Steven is in the video. And the entirety of the video I was on shrooms. And I was just yapping my mind away. I was just yapping. Yeah, I was yapping. I was honest. I was yapping, but I was honest, right? So, and I think that during that entire, because mind you, I recorded about a 20-minute video, but my conversation with Steven lasted like maybe 3 to 6 hours because we're in the car the whole day. We're just talking, driving around, and we got food to eat in the car. So I posted just 20 minutes, but our conversation was lengthy, right? And at that point in time, I was having like, I won't say, it wasn't a mental breakdown, far from it actually. I was having a minute existential crisis. I was like, why am I here? What am I doing? Like, I feel like, you know, I don't want to do these things anymore. Like, what am I doing with my time? Why am I doing these things? And I was asking myself these questions that I couldn't answer. And it was like I had an epiphany, like a slap. You know when like somebody just comes and slaps you in the face, like, wake up. That's kind of what it was. And I remember that during, like, whilst filming that video in question, I'll try to link it in the description, so like if you're watching, you have an understanding of what it is I'm trying to say in the first place. So I remember like that day whilst on shroom, I was so honest. Dare I say the most honest I've been in my entire life. I was honest with myself, my feelings, the situation I was in, my current circumstances and things like that. I was super honest. And I was just saying that like I can't explain the feeling I was feeling, but I felt alive. Not like I didn't know I was alive, but like I felt alive in the sense that it's like I was sleeping and suddenly I just woke up, like boom. And I realized that shit, like my life is my own, like fuck, like it's my life. Like I can actually do what I want with my life, right? It was that small realization that wow, my life is mine. And I believe in that video I kept on saying that even if somebody got, like even if an actor got the opportunities to play my life, they might do a good job, but they will not execute my life the way that I can. And I'm not just saying these words. So that was genuinely how I felt in the video. I was like, I felt alive. I was like, what have I been doing? Genuinely, like at that time, I felt like I just woke up. I was like, what have I been doing for the past 20 years of my life? I felt like, I guess I've been living the past 19 years, but that specific day I recorded that video, I was like, whoa, I'm alive now. Like my life, I remember there was a part of the video where I kept like hitting the dashboard of the car. I was like, I'm alive now. Please go back and watch the video. I feel like if you watch the video, understand what it is I'm trying to say. But yeah, I felt like I just woke up and I was like, wow, I'm alive now. Like my life is my responsibility. Like I get the chance to execute my life in the way that I genuinely want to execute my life. And at that point in time, I was questioning a lot of things, especially God. Like I did not understand it, right? I didn't understand what that was. And I remember saying to I wasn't saying out loud, but my spirit was saying, like, I'm trying to remember. My spirit was saying that I believe, okay, yes, I was telling myself, like, there's an itch in my head. I believe I said this in the video too. So I was saying there's an itch in my head that I need to scratch. And I feel like nobody's going to be able to scratch the itch in my head like me. Like nobody's going to be able to scratch my hair and hit the spot like me. Like I'm the only one that can scratch my hair in a way that it will feel good, right? And in like a split second, I could hear in my soul the quest to find God. That was like what I heard. It might seem weird, whatever, but it might seem weird, but that was genuinely what I heard inside of me. It was like, oh, I realized that like, oh, I had woken up like from a deep slumber, and I was like, the rest of the journey I'm embarking on is the quest to find God, right? And I'm just giving you guys the story behind where this name came from, right? I hope what I'm saying is making sense, because I don't like to feel like I'm talking and I'm not making sense, right? But I'll try my best to explain it as much as to the best of my abilities. So I heard the words of my soul, the quest to find God. I'm on a journey to find God. I'm on a quest to find God, whatever that may be for me. But it just felt like a major turning point in my life and a major recalibration or whatever. I don't know what word to use, but that's just how I felt at that point in time. So that's where the name came from. That's one. So what exactly is it I'm doing? What am I doing with this project? What exactly is it that I'm doing? What am I trying to showcase? So this project is going to contain, it's me blending photography. Wait, give me a second. It's me blending photography and writing in order to pass a message, in order to pass my message. I don't know, in order to pass a message. So I'm trying to convey emotion. I'm trying to draw people into my mind I'm trying to make people see my own life, my own thoughts, to experience my soul through their own eyes, because only me can see my life through my eyes, but I want people to be able to experience my life but through their own eyes. That's what I'm trying to do with this series that I'm starting, right? I'm going to be introducing you guys to some of my works, my photography works, so my photography and writings. So I'm going to come to this channel. I'm going to show you guys, like, you know, the pictures in question, like the pictures in question, the pictures I've taken, right? I'm going to print them out and I'm going to show you guys the pictures, right? And then I'm going to it's okay, it's okay. Yes. No, it's okay. So I'm going to show you guys like pieces of my photography and the pictures that I'm taking and the writings, because each picture would have like a writing, and I'm going to try my best to explain the writings to you and the reason why I'm writing these things in the first place, right? So that's what it's going to be about. So each video will be about something new, and the something new will have a picture that accompanies it. I hope what I'm saying is hi guys. Do you want to see? Hi guys. She's trying a new makeup look for Halloween. She's practicing. So that's my friend Vero. She's such an amazing person, and she's a makeup artist too. Remember the last party we had, she did my makeup, so she's phenomenal. And she's a really good friend of mine. Back to the script. So yes, like I said, I'm going to be merging photography and writing and explaining what it means to me, basically. And then, so the photograph in question is going to be all pictures of me. And these pictures will be several parts of my body. It will contain slight nudity, and it will contain fragmented and distorted pictures of me. So it could be pictures of different body parts or different parts of my body, but it would be obscured in a very weird, maybe grotesque or disgusting way. They're gonna be weird pictures, but every picture I'm gonna show you guys from my photography is going to be pictures of me, for me. They're going to be all me, different parts of my body. They'll be naked, but not completely naked. And even the ones that are naked, they'll be distorted. As I make more videos, you're going to understand what it is that I mean or I'm trying to say, right? Okay. So that's basically what it is I'm going to be doing. Photography and writing. And I'm going to be merging that together and trying to explain to you what it means in a nutshell. So why am I doing this? Why am I choosing to express myself in this manner? Why am I choosing naked photography to express myself? Why am I choosing writing to explain myself? So the reason why I'm choosing that medium is to help me make sense of myself, to help me make sense of me as a person, to help me make sense of the thoughts that I don't understand, to help me make sense of the things that I struggle with that I don't understand about myself. So my photography and writing is to help me process myself, to speak about it, to share with people in hopes that they understand what it is I'm trying to say and the message I'm trying to convey through my work, right? Yes, so that's one. Number two is to bring pieces of my mental world and mind frame to share with people, because the things that happen within me only happen within me, and only me gets to experience it, or these things or these thoughts or these pictures or these mental images. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't, like, no matter how hard I tried, I can't bring out a thought to show you. But these pictures and these writings will be me literally trying my best to bring out my thoughts to show and explain to you, you know, and hoping that you understand what it is I'm trying to do. Thirdly, I'm doing this to scratch the itch in my head. I can't tell you a specific reason why I'm choosing naked photography, but I feel like that is how, I don't have a specific reason as to why I'm choosing naked photography, but that is just what I feel would best describe or best like provoke a feeling. That is the only way I feel, that's the only tool I feel like would adequately provoke the feeling I'm looking for through my work, right? Fourthly, to help add meaning to my life in a way that only I can, to help add value to my life in a way that only I can. And these things that I'm going to share are very meaningful to me and very personal to me, and I want people to see them. And I'm not sharing with people in hopes that they like it. They might like it, they might dislike it, they might not even understand it, because I have shared pieces of my work on my writing page. I have a writing page. It's called The Faceless African. That is my writing page. I share pieces of my work, of my writing and photography on there, but to be honest, I haven't been consistent with my writing page. So uploading these videos to YouTube will also help me to be consistent on my writing page, because whatever it is I talk about here, I would also upload it to my writing page. So if you have the chance to, whilst watching this video, you could go to Instagram, The Faceless African. You could just get a glimpse into what exactly it is or what direction I could be taking this to, right? I'm embarking on this journey to break the box. I feel like I've been put into a box all my life. I feel like society puts people into a box. Like when you're born, they tell you march the straight line. Oh yeah, left, right, left, right, left, right. And when we're born, we just march the straight line without questioning. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And we just keep going. And this is me breaking out of the box. So these videos too will serve as a little humiliation ritual, like people call it, but to me, that's just me. To me, it's just me being myself, right? But it's me breaking outside of the box. It's me leaving the confines of, people's expectations of me. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. Anyways, I'm doing these things to revolt. These works, these pictures, these writings, they're a very important means of self-expression to me and for me, but they're also a means of rebellion against the status quo, against conformity. The works that I was sharing to you are supposed to be non-conformist. They're supposed to be me going in the opposite direction. Like I said, breaking out of the box. So to me, my writing, my work, my photography, I'm very passionate about it. And to me, it is a medium and a tool for rebellion and to revolt. Are you catching my drift? Okay, lastly, my work is going to serve as a means to ask questions and hopefully answer some questions that I have for myself. Okay. The next thing I'm going to touch on is, why am I choosing to use nude pictures? Okay, so now let me just explain furthermore. In these pictures that I would be sharing to the YouTube channel as well as my writing page, they're never going to be completely naked pictures of me. They're just going to be obscured pictures of me, right? So various body parts from different angles, but they'll be obscured in a way that you will see, but they'll be obscured, they'll be fragmented, they'll be distorted, they'll be weird, but they will all be pictures of me. Why am I choosing to use pictures of myself? Because I have realized that when I'm naked, I'm completely, I realized that when I'm bare, when I'm naked, those are the times that I'm real with myself. Those are the times I'm true to myself and with myself. Those are the times that I'm real, I'm honest, and it's just me, And I'm trying to give you people a piece of that. I'm trying to share a piece of that with you, with people, with the world, and everyone that watches this video. And it's not just about me. I'm hoping that whatever it is that I showcase or the things that I share would help you see something about yourself too, right? So, I mean, yeah, I can be naked, but you can be naked too, in the sense that when you're alone, only you know, like only you knows the thoughts that you think, only you knows the things that you struggle with. That's when you're completely real with yourself, when nobody's there. You can look at yourself without judgment, without shame, without feeling or needing or desiring to hide, to cover, because nobody's there, because it's just you. You see yourself every day, you're bare with yourself all the time. And when you're alone, you don't feel the need to cover up. I think the only time we introduce shame to nakedness is when people are around us, when we have opened our minds or our bodies to the judgment of people or from people. But when I'm by myself, like even though I feel like I might gain like 15 more pounds, if it's just me, I'm okay with myself, because it's just me. I'm comfortable. I know this is how I look like. I know this is how my breasts look like. I know that when I have my arms, I have stretch marks. I hope you can see them, but I have stretch marks. Yeah, I know these things, right? I know that I have scars on my body. I know that I have scars on my back. I know these things about myself. And when I'm by myself, alone and naked, I feel comfortable with myself and with my body. The only time I feel uncomfortable, feel like I need to adjust, is when the eyes of people are introduced to my body. And then I feel a sense of shame, a sense of needing to hide, needing to cover up. So that's what I want this work to, that's what I want my work to reflect. A sense of truth and honesty that we have with ourselves when we're naked. And I think that most of my thoughts and like genuine thoughts of mine typically happen when I'm naked in the shower, looking at myself in the mirror, just talking, having a conversation with myself. So I'm really excited for this project. I'm really excited. Like, these things are really dear to me. I hope I will see it through to the end, for sure. So I hope with this little yap of mine, I've like been able to properly introduce this to you. Anyways, I have 2 more points to discuss, and then I'll close the video. I don't like talking too much. What can the viewer expect from, these series? To be honest, I'm taking you on a journey to myself. I'm taking you on a journey to understand various parts of my brain, various parts of my persona, various parts of my personality, my ideologies, my mind frame, my thought process, my philosophies, yappa. I'm trying to take you on a journey with me. Like I said, I want you to see my life through your own eyes. That's the essence. That's what I'm trying to capture in my writing and in my photography, right? So this project is supposed to serve as a peek into my mind, a peek into my persona, a peek into what happens in here and in my heart and my soul as well. It's supposed to showcase my flaws, the things that I don't like about myself, the things that I hate, things I love, things I struggle with, my journey, my concepts, my self-concept. All those things I'm pouring into my writing and my photography, right? I hope that makes sense. And lastly, closing perspective. I'm really excited to go on this journey with you people, with you guys. I'm really excited to pour out my thoughts in front of the camera. In this project, I'm going to be the creator and the created, because everything I'll be sharing is all about me, is what happens in my world, inside of me, in here and in here, right? So yeah, this is me. This is Chinyere. Not the Chinyere that people expect me to be. Or this is who Chinyere truly is. And that is what I'm trying to showcase in this project. This is me. This is me becoming. This is me. And I'm not all the way there yet. I struggle with myself on a daily basis. but I'm trying to share the beauty of the struggle with you people. With that being said, I hope that you guys watched till this part of the video without skipping, because these things are important to me, and if you skip you won't understand. But anyways, I'm very grateful that you're here, very grateful that you will be embarking on this journey with me. With that being said, we have come to the end of the video. Bye guys.